My new motto for this whole program is because it's all about not being a free. Oh, thank you, Ann Boland. Goodness, I, it's if I don't have my trusty people in the back. Thank you, lovely. You totally saved my tail. You guys, I do that so much. It's like you get going, you get excited, and I got to remind the recording because my back office manager's not here. They are out selling cupcakes right now, and Hanale made cupcakes today, and it's dumping snow here, dumping snow. And she said, "Mom, what if we went out and gave cupcakes to our neighbors?" So that's what they're doing right now. They're outside in the dumping snow, giving cupcakes to our neighbors. And so my back office manager, who starts my recordings, and reminds me to start my screen. But you guys are great. Thank you for that. Right? Look at this picture. It's perfect. This is truly the essence of what we're talking about here in this branding experience, because so many people that I meet in every industry, I'm talking across the board, so many times they either put themselves behind a website and just sell their product. It doesn't matter what product it is, or they become someone else because they're working with a mentor, they're working with someone that they love, they respect, and they want to be like them. And unfortunately, what I see so many times, and you guys can, kind of add to this and put your hands up or jump on out, is this happens. How did it go, honey?
I sold 5.
She sold 5. Did you sell them or did you give them away?
Give them away.
That's really thoughtful. Way to go. Way to go, Unstoppable
And
Hanalei.
I only have 3 more left.
3 more left? Cool. Well, we can share them with someone else. Sorry, guys.
Or maybe we can all eat one.
Well, me and Dad can eat one. Okay, thanks. Say hi to the tribe. Say hi to everybody.
Silly cat.
Yeah, the silly cat. Thanks, you guys, for allowing this. This is the luxuries of working from home and being with your child every day. And this is thank you guys, because it's I know it's important for her to know that she can come and hang with us at any time. But all right, so any of you guys, yeah, you want a cupcake? Yeah, you guys can have a cupcake. I mean, I know that I've heard this from many of you guys before, and if someone, why don't someone jump out if you guys have actually experienced this, where you have been other people, and how's it worked out for you? Anyone can jump on out real quick because I want to get
Hey,
some.
Rhonda.
Yeah, buddy, come on
Hey,
up.
Rhonda.
Hey, dude.
Dr. Dave. I was actually just did a video about this exact thing earlier, and you created a video monster, by the way. I think I did like 15 videos today.
Yay.
But one of the things that came across, and it's weird when you start doing that, your subconscious kind of takes over, and when you look at it, you're like, did I say that? But over the past week, I've kind of rediscovered myself, and I realized that there was a time when, okay, those of you that don't know me, go to the Facebook page. You can see my video and see what I look like, because when I was in chiropractic college, I had long hair, beard, the whole 9 yards. And as soon as I graduated, I cut the hair off, I shaved my face, I put on a clinic jacket and a tie, and I became someone that I didn't even recognize. And I thought I had to do that. I thought I had to be this certain person because other people expected that. But man, as soon as I figured out that that wasn't me, not only did I not, I left my practice, but I became me again as a whole. I'm a long hair from when I was just a little tyke. I mean, my mother always let me keep it long, and that's just who I am. But I definitely tried to be someone else, and I had success in my practice, but I wasn't happy, and so that's just something that came through for me today in one of my videos. So anybody else that would like to share can go ahead.
Awesome. Yeah, I love this. This is really good, Dave. And because it doesn't matter where you're at, sometimes you do. And we all have done it. And I actually want to say a lot of it could be, from me at least, I was in the corporate background, right? And I thought I had to be what they said I had to be. Well, sometimes you do have to be that because they want you to. But when you're really establishing yourself and bringing yourself into the light, you truly deserve to be yourself. And that's why we're bringing this out, because all of a sudden, Dave, you went from doing barely any video, you were doing some, but now you're
Yeah.
being Dave, right? And now Dave's
Right.
going to start talking to the people that loves Dave.
Yeah. Absolutely. And just the tone in my voice today,
Yep.
I could tell. I mean, I've gone through a major change this past week since last Thursday when we were on here to today. It's just unreal the things that have gone through my mind. And a lot of that I owe to you, because I was looking at some of your and Brian's videos while I was at an event in Atlanta this weekend. I had some downtime, so I was going through that. And I've known you guys for a long time, but just watching those videos and just watching how you're just being y'all. You're being who you are. And for a long time, I would try and make a video, and I'd be scared to death, and the true me wouldn't come through. But today, on these videos, as I watch them back, the tone in my voice is just smooth, and it's the way I talk. It wasn't forced; it was just
Yeah.
flowing. And I was trusting the flow, and I was just letting it flow, and it was really the most beautiful day.
Yeah.
Another thing is, it was finally sunny here today. It has been overcast here for like 6 weeks, and I got some sun, so I went down on the boat dock and made a bunch of videos, and
Awesome.
talked about different things. And I don't know if we can overpost videos on the Facebook page, but I've
Never.
got like 12 that I'm gonna throw up here shortly. I mean, I'm gonna attach them all to my blog too,
Yeah,
but
good.
I'll just put them up separately on the page, and then attach them to my blog. But
Right on. And
I
we'll go
think
up.
that
Yeah, go ahead,
go
buddy.
ahead.
Because we're going to go through some
I
of the.
just Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think you're gonna see for yourself, Rhonda, that I've changed in the past week. And obviously, I want you to leave comments when I put these up there, because you know me, and you're gonna see that I'm being me and being authentic on these videos, as authentic as possible, and I'm just letting it flow. So thank you very much. I love you.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I love it. You guys, I mean, how many people here are just like, yes, how good does it feel to be you? And that's powerful. And I'm going to start showing you guys. So now we're just being ourselves, we're flowing out ourselves. And then we're going to start crafting how to take yourself and bring it to your customer, your audience in a way where they're like, okay, now I want what he's got. Okay, I want what she's got. And there's certain little ways that we do that. And we're going to start tightening all that up, and it's going to be powerful. Hey, Linda Lehman, come on out here, lovely. You are unmuted now.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this particular question hit the nail on the head, because, and maybe for others on the call, it's kind of it's a double whammy. It's almost like double and then reinforced conditioning. I also went through the corporate environment, where you had to dress a certain way, and you had to what is it? You have to dress for the position that you eventually want.
Mm.
But also, we all need to be very careful, even with the mentors that we work with, the mentors that we truly look up to, and we know that we learn tons of information from. As most people on the call know, I was trained by Bob Proctor, and he had a certain style, and he preached that style to all of us, that we shouldn't go on stage unless we were dressed to the nines, guys in a three-piece suit, and your shoes were always polished, and this is the way you talked, but this is just the way that he got into the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And it works for him. But, for others to stand up in front of an audience and try to be their authentic selves, dressed in a suit and heels or highly polished shoes, it's going to come off as a fake message, even though they really believe the message from their heart.
Yeah,
they're not being. Go ahead.
No, this is good. I just was adding to that because that's exactly this is why this workshop was more developed, because that's what I kept seeing this over and over. And people would go, Rhonda, how are you and Brian? Why do people just follow you? And I'm like, guys, because I'm not trying to be anyone that's not myself. I just got to be me, and the right ones will follow. And that's actually what I love about this picture, this cat. It's like, because you never know who would love the person you hide. I'm not looking to collect every person to be my favorite, right? I am only looking to talk to the right people, and that's what we're going to start developing for you guys, is taking your brand, who you are, your unique voice, your authentic voice, and talking to that carved out segment of people, right? It could be 50,000, it might be 10,000 people, but guys, if you get 10,000 people that love you and follow you and then buy what you have or want what you offer, that's great. That's amazing, right? We all have to we all like to start with this, I want to change the world, but guys, let's let's change lives first, right? The world will come as we change other people's lives as we go. And Linda, I don't want to cut you off, so if you want to finish, I'm you want to come out here? Linda, do you want to finish or did I cut you off?
Oh no, you
Okay.
did fine. The
Okay.
message is perfect.
All right, good, good, good. All right, Joey, get out of here. Gorgeous girl. What's going on?
Oh my. Hi everybody. Oh gosh. I've just had a really weird day, and I want that cat's glasses.
Yeah, right. Aren't they cool? They're super cool.
Yeah, they're really awesome.
Yeah.
I've been fighting with myself, and every time I'm talking to someone like you or the class or maybe somebody else that's doing videos, I get all kinds of ideas, and then when I go to actually do that, I get block.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, this is good. Yay, good for you. All right. I can help you with that.
Okay, cool.
Got a system to help you with that. You guys want to get the system?
Oh,
You know what? I will take it as it
yes.
comes. I have a whole, as you can tell, I have a schedule of what to do. But you know what? Let's cover this first. All right.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go with? Okay, this is. I'm talking tonight about your story, your circles. You guys don't even know what the circles are. Some of you guys do. This is the way that I get my videos done. This is the way I organize my thoughts. This is the way things happen when you get inspired and then you don't know how to get it out. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do tonight. This is what we're gonna to go over tonight, guys. Really defining your unique voice, creating your video series because every one of you guys, now that you're all jazzed up doing videos, I know you guys love it. We are going to start a video series, and I'm starting it now because I'm doing it early, guys, with you because what happens is you get to see the changes that you make in creating a video series for yourself. And I know many of you guys, and I'm gonna dig deeper into the brand because before we leave tonight, I want to get really clear as to how comfortable you are feeling with your unique self coming out. And I'm going to show you how to bring it out into a branded image or into an idea that is speaking you. Okay. It doesn't have to be the look of it yet. It doesn't have to be a tagline of any of that. It's got to be the way you feel you're coming out through your story, through what your purpose is, and we're going to go into that tonight. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a number of you guys talk about some of your challenges in your story because that's vitally important to all of this process. But what I'll do first, Joey, because you brought it up. All right, you guys want to share? Yeah. All right. I'm going to share with you guys what I like to call it's just my circles, and it's kooky and crazy, but this is how I do my circles, okay? And this, what I mean by circles, because this is the only thing I could call it, is I don't like to be totally fancy because then we forget. See, what I found is what I've learned from so many coaches and mentors and training programs is that they've got these fancy, amazing words, and I love the words. And then I'm like, what was that supposed to be? What was this supposed to process? Supposed to be? And I'm like, I'm just going to call it something everyone remembers. Is every time you are creating content, let's say it's for a blog post, it's a video, or it's an ebook, right? This is the most simplest way for you to start creating content. And that's why you're going to start your video series now. So this is what I mean. Okay. Whoops. Where did I go here? Let me get my little circle guy out. Okay. You guys can all hear me, right? You guys are all good. Hands up. You guys are all with me. Okay, cool. Remember, all of you guys can unmute yourself at any time. Cool. All right. Content creation. This goes for everything. All right, in the center circle, I have 1,000 pages with circles and lines, but it's so simple and it takes your mind into a place that's organized. Just like you said, Joey, you're like, sometimes I just get all this inspiration, but then I forget what to say. Okay, this is how we do it. We take our big circle is our main topic. So let's say you are all doing your story right now. Hey, Amber Clark, great to have Amber here. You guys are doing your story. So what I do with my story, this is why I wanted every one of you guys to get in and give your story. All right. Just get it out. Most every one of you guys did. It was powerful on the Facebook page. I want you guys to share it there continually. And I'm going to keep promoting you because I'm sending so much traffic to this page. You guys are getting noticed when you don't even know you are. This is how we do it. We take a circle. It's your story. Okay. So for me, let's say I start with my story it could be my childhood story. It could be how I found my business, right? So we take story and we say, okay, these are all the stories I've got to talk about, right? So let's say childhood, and maybe there's a lesson there. Maybe how you found what you're doing now, right? Maybe it's why, for instance, for us, why we're traveling, right? Maybe it's I know that Star, she unschools her children. Maybe it's the story about unschooling. All right. So we start to take this web with the main core is a story. So of course now I've got stories about my childhood, right? That can help people, right? So then I take childhood and that becomes my center. And then I start maybe telling stories about what happened in my childhood. For instance, I always tell the Happy Buckets story for my dad. A lot of you guys know Happy Buckets. You guys can let me say if you know it. Yeah, lots of people know Happy Buckets. It's a powerful story that I learned from my childhood that's turned me into who I am today. Okay? So, if you don't know Happy Buckets, I'll share it one day, but I'm not going to share it tonight. All right? So then it could be I was an Olympic athlete. Right? I've got a powerful story to tell about my childhood as an Olympic athlete, what I learned, my dedication. See, this all becomes content. So what I want all of you guys to do is take your circle. And story is a great place to start because it starts spawning a million different circles, which then leads to bigger circles. But if we start here, it takes us, you guys do this. I don't want to say I wrote it. I got my book done within a month, and then you guys know the story about the person that was writing it, all the drama. But my book is really done in audio. I did it by doing it this way. And then, of course, I was having someone write it, and that went a little crazy. But I have a new writer, which is good. But the point is, guys, is that here you go. You take one section, and let's say now is how you found your business. Because I know some people are in network marketing. They're sharing themselves. They're attracting people that want to know who they are. So then you take, here's my story here, right? And then you take another circle about how I found my business. And then you take some other lines, right? Because this becomes content. Guys, do you realize the amount of content you can have prepared for a blog, for a video series, for Facebook posts, whatever you want? You have so much content available when you do it this way. So now it's like how I found my business. So for me, that's how I found my business becomes the center. So for me, I was searching online because I didn't want to put my child through daycare. Bam, that's a video, that's a blog post. Second one is I was stressed out. I hated my life. I was working 10 hours a day. My husband wasn't supportive, but I had a mission. I had to find this. Boom, right? See, these are the way that you take these ideas and you turn them into content and ways of sharing. Now, I don't want you guys to get too crazy because if you just start with your story circle, and you bring your branches out, you guys are going to get some amazing content because what happens when you're sharing your story right now, I know there's a number of people writing books right now. I know Joan is, Jasmine's been writing. Gosh, Linda Lehman's been doing a lot of writing for herself. I mean, a lot of you guys are, Ann Boland, she's been coaching people for years. Same with Linda. You guys have so much to offer. Robin Sweet, she's already has 2 ebooks done. Is that when you do it this way and you digest it in small pieces, it starts to come out. It starts to roll out. And what I want you guys all to do is if you took that story and it start from childhood all the way to now, and then you start taking circles in your story, like childhood, right? And then business seeking. And then maybe it's learning or growing. And every person goes through these phases. Everyone. So, or maybe it's why I moved, why I traveled, why I teach, well, why I'm with my children. Star, like for instance, what's your story about unschooling? Why do you unschool? I have loved unschooling forever, and we always Hanale's been in schools out of the country that are unschooling schools. It's the first time she's ever been into a structured school, and it's because It's what you believe in, and that's how you share you. So you tell your personal story, like you guys have all done so beautifully. And if you haven't done it, guys, I want you to do it. Get it done, because you'll see what happens when you do that story, that one story about you. Like Linda Ford, I just got to see yours. Yours was awesome. And I saw so many circles in that story. So when I look at all of you, Dr. Dave, when I look at your stuff, I'm like, circle, 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 circle. That's how I do things. Okay. So I look at your stuff, I look at your videos, I'm like, oh, that's a good circle. Oh, great circle. All right. So what I'm going to do, because I just shared with you guys all this circle stuff, I want to open it up because I want to make sure you guys get circle, circle, circle. And I want you guys to really understand how your content, whatever it's going to be, whether it's video, because I want you guys to start with video. I'm asking you to start with video because I know that you're here to create a brand, to create an identity, to create a connection, to put yourself in a higher level than everyone else. And guys, it's video because your people are going to know you. If you're a writer, do video. If you're a video person, do some writing. Because I want you guys, you deserve to stretch yourself in a place that you haven't done before. And what happens is that your people, possibly you have a group, they're used to the stuff that you do all the time. And it could be writing, it could be video. When you switch it up, bam, you got a new audience. I mean, I've been doing some more writing than I usually do because I always do video. I love video, but I really truly believe that video, guys, every single person that wants to make a difference, it's got to be through video. All right, so this is your turn. My little rant and raving is gone and done. Get out here. Who's got to share about this? Who wants to ask questions about circles? Do you get it? And who wants help? Because I love helping with circles because I watched all your videos. So I know circles you have. Come on out.
Rhonda,
Yeah.
Joey.
Rhonda.
Yeah. Joey, come up. That little sweet voice.
Okay.
You're next.
Well, and that, when I was listening to Dr. Dave.
Yep.
Dan, no, is that right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, first of all, congratulations, because I hear the difference in your voice just sharing what you shared today. And I was thinking about that myself because I tend to, I've noticed, I talk very softly on my video, and I know that I can be pretty damn loud,
And what's wrong with that?
And right. And what I think, I don't know if it's a fear of letting people know who I am, or if I am trying to be something that I'm not. I'm not sure, because okay, let me mention about circles, because circles, circles that I'm thinking of are what we've talked about before: being a single parent, being a veteran, being an entrepreneur, being what was my other a baby boomer,
right?
And yeah, but so you don't want. I'm thinking, and correct me if I'm wrong. You don't want to always necessarily just go on main subjects, right? Like today, I have 2 videos that I wanted to do about the experiences that I had today. I got so mad because I bought an item at a furniture store, and it was a gift for someone, and they didn't like it, and I wanted to return it. And I didn't know the quote-unquote fine print. So I couldn't return the item to the store. But that's not even the issue. The issue is that I had spent the money, and I don't want to have to worry about that being an issue anymore.
Okay, this is good. Hold on. I was wondering where you were going with this, Joey.
Yes.
Not to be insulting. I'm like, okay, this is good. Because, all right, depending on what Joey wants to be known for, you have to ask yourself a couple things.
Right.
Is this going to add to my brand? Is this going to help someone else? Or am I doing it for self-serving?
Okay.
Okay. Now, that's a good topic, right? Because some people are like, wow, you're like, hey, today I had this breakthrough. I was pissed off because I bought this thing. And
Yeah.
what I realized is it about money? Wow. I was pissed off
Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
sure, but it's really about my feelings with money. So today, guys, I'm going to talk to you about how to work through your feelings with money. See, that's a real video. You get
Yeah.
how that switches?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's a good topic. It starts off where you're like, you
Okay.
got to turn it into something that people want to listen to.
Yeah.
And that's a good topic to listen. So I want to do this. I want to open it up. I love hearing from our peanut galleries because you guys have so much value. And what I want to hear, because, Joey was asking that, what happens when we're, in that space where we're not sure what to put out there, and, we're having troubles of what's important to put out there and what part of our stories are important. Does anyone want to jump out here that has had or is having those same questions? Because when we do this kind of work together, you guys, so many people learn from the exact same experiences you're having, Joey. So
Okay.
I'd like to hear from others that have had either a same situation or can add to what your questions were. Hey, Robin,
Okay.
sweet, jump on out here. Sure. Oh yeah, and I saw Amber too. Come on out here, Robin. Are you might be muted, Rob. I see ya. She might be muted.
Okay, it helps
There
if you
you go.
turn your mic on.
Great.
So, I can relate a lot to Joey because Rhonda, I was deathly afraid to do videos, and I thought, who really cares about what I'm doing today, or who can really relate to my story? And I could relate to what Joey just said about her experience today. I'm really sick and tired of just being mad because about the money, because right now it'd be great if we had, some more financial freedom. And I can't wait till the day where I'm not, like she said when she returned something, where she was angry because it was the money. And she might think that's not something that people could relate to, but I think there's a lot of people that could relate to that. So I think you have to stop overthinking. Does that make sense? And just be
Yes.
yourself.
Yes. This was
And
only
you'd be shocked how many people I've gotten so many friend requests from people that are like, "Oh, I love your story. I want to continue to follow you." And I'm like, "Whoa!" Like, I don't even know who that person is. So I think if you just do it and put them out there, you'll be shocked at the results you get.
Yeah, it's very true. And Robin Sweet, this is really wonderful because I love hearing that because you have switched to just sharing who you are, your stuff. And I'm actually excited. We just got the first edit of your video. Robin's one of our VIPs. She came
Uh-huh.
here and we just got the edit. Matt finally was able to get it done. And you're going to be really, really excited. So, but this is good because,
Yeah, I can't wait.
yeah,
And my first Well,
no,
and I'm always critical of myself, and I could relate to what Dr. Dave was saying too. Like I still I look at my jaw and I'm like, who's that? And I think my story I did this last story where I did like some corny things where I was like, back up, and I was like saying stuff, and I was like, that's really kind of silly, but that's me. That's totally me, and I felt so much better doing a video that was me instead of that person standing there with my jaw and is my makeup right? And oh my God, my hair is sticking up because my hair is always sticking up. So I think once you just do it and get over the criticizing of yourself, and Dr. Dave, my son, loves your videos. So I can't wait to show him some more of your videos. You said you were going to post them. So I'll stop talking now, but I think we all just need to stop being so critical of ourselves and realize people will relate to your story.
yeah, absolutely. And are you guys seeing how putting the circles together can help? Can you guys understand that? I want to make sure you guys get that because I tell you, this has made
I'm a
me
little
a million
confused about
dollars.
the circles.
Yeah, you did circles. We did circles when you were here, right? With your ebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
organize, and this is how. So this is my structure, guys. This is the way any person, like, we're going to talk about structuring ebooks. This is the structure you topic, like, for instance, with Robin Sweet. She's got a special needs child, so she's got a special topic. And then we're going to branch out those lines that come out about that topic. You go deep, you offer them maybe 5 or 6, you go really deep into those, and then you can then create a product of yourself that you have something to offer. So this is how we structure I structure all my content this way. My blog posts, my ebooks, everything, my videos.
Well, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems almost like you're brainstorming with yourself.
Always, every day. I have
Yeah.
1,000 brainstorms with me.
Yeah. But I mean, when you put that down on paper, it helps you to brainstorm,
Yes.
different things. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And anyone else? Are you guys feeling the love here? Are you guys liking this? You have questions? Hands up or just jump. Come on out, Linda Ford. Yeah, lovely lady. Come on out here. Because you got lots of circles. Wow, Linda, you have so many great circles in your video that you did today, Linda. Come on out here. You there? I know you're unmuted. Yep. Come on out. You just got to unmute yourself. You might have the double unmute. I see you. Good, Terry. Good, because Terry, you too, as Linda, as you're unmuting yourself, Terry, I've seen so many amazing things for you in those circles. There's just a way to create video and content because of what you've done for yourself. You've got some amazing stuff with family, with work, with health. You've got such great stuff that you can start adding to that content and using it as your brand. But I really want to dig deeper into your brand too, Terry, so we can get you totally defined. And we're going to do that probably by the end of the call tonight. I'm going to have you guys jump out. We're going to dig into your deepness of what your brand is. I mean, Dr. Dave discovered he's now the Freedom Grizzly. I mean, come on, that's amazing. He was Dr. D Supersonic. I didn't know what that was, but I knew he was a supersonic kind of guy. But man, people look at that guy and go, that dude is one free grizzly. It's awesome. I love it. We're going to get a tagline for you.
I love it too, man. It came to me over the weekend, and it only came to me because you were pushing me to kind of define myself, and it was funny because somebody at the event this weekend that I was at, they were like Supersonic. I'm like, Supersonic's gone. It's Freedom Grizzly, and that came to me because and they were like, what? And so I told them, and they're like, where'd you come up with that? And I said, well, first of all, I've always loved bears, and grizzly bears to me are the most majestic, beautiful thing ever. And then it's weird because the past few dogs that I've had now, not the 2 that I have now that you met, Rhonda, but I had this one, and his name was Jerry, if you can figure that out. I don't know how did I come up with a dog named Jerry that looked just like a grizzly bear. But what happened was, man, I finally realized that when I left my practice and started trying to do things differently, that I broke out of my cage. And so I was looking up pictures of grizzly bears because you're, with a brand you want a logo of some sort.
Yes.
And that's when I found my purpose, because I'm looking through these grizzly pictures, and there's this huge grizzly rocking this cage back and forth, but he's not inside. Guess who's inside? A human being is inside, strapped into this chair, and it looked like a little corporate cube. And so the Freedom Grizzly was trying to bust him out of his cage.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
was just like, are you
I
kidding
love
me?
that visual.
I was like, I mean, this you should have seen this. This is the biggest bear I've ever seen, and he's rocking this cage. And I don't know if it was a ride, like at an amusement park. You could go for a ride with a grizzly attack or whatever. But man, it looked like he was trying to break that guy out of his rut and his slump and his crap that he hates. He's like, I'm here to free you, just like I'm free. And I was like, Freedom Grizzly. I mean, because if you don't know me or haven't seen me, I look like Grizzly Adams, so it kind of goes hand in hand. I mean, I've been called that, for years.
Yeah.
And so I finally just embraced
you.
That's who I am. I'm the Freedom Grizzly, and I'm coming to bust you out. So.
Yeah. Okay. So, Dave, you have that image, right? Because we have to make that. That has to be your branded image.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have that.
Okay, good. All right. That's just important to me to make sure that when we get your sites ready this week, that comes out. That's too powerful. Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of work. See, this is the kind of work that you got to do with yourself. That we're chatting about it, of course, but we got to do this work together with ourselves. All right. So listen, Linda, come on out, love. I think you got to make sure you're unmuted. Yeah. Are you unmuted? Darn it. All right, Linda, honey, you're not unmuted. So just type it in and the questions and I'll read it out. If you can maybe reload yourself onto the webinar possibly. I don't want you to leave, but I think it's because you're just I don't know, something up with your mic. So type it in. I want to hear from you though. But let me jump out with Amber because we've got some stuff to cover tonight, guys. But this guys, everything that happens with each of you, I call it the popcorn theory. Every workshop I've ever done, and it's the popcorn theory. When people talk and they work for themselves, I'm like, oh, God, that's me. Okay, I can do that. And this is what happens. And some people pop early, some people pop a little bit later, but just enjoy the cooking process of the popcorn. Okay. All right, Amber, what's up, girl? Come on out here.
Hey, I was talking to my little sister. How are you?
Great. Awesome.
Awesome. I was talking to my little sister this morning, and she's a writer too, so she's been working on a book, and I was kind of talking to her this morning about what we do and what you guys do and the ebooks series and that kind of thing, and all of a sudden she kind of perked up and she's like, "You have are you working on an ebook?" Or I said, "Well, I'm not, but
You will
Ben and
be.
Rhonda have been." And I know, that's what I told her. I says, "I will be. I'm not right now, but," and she said something, and I could hear like this almost longing in her voice. And I said, "You're not like jealous, are you?" And she goes, "Yeah, I kind of am because that's really what I want to do." And I said, "This is why I love what I do, because I connect you with the people that I know that can help you." And she's like, "Really?" And I said, "Yes, absolutely. That's what I do, and I love it. I want to be the person that's like, 'Hey, so and so, hey, I know this other person over here. Let me connect you. Let me help you to get what you need.'"
Yeah.
I love that. And I got goosebumps just talking to her this morning about it, because I thought, this is really exciting. This is exciting because I have an opportunity to help my little sister do something that she has been dreaming about for over a year now. And that is what it's all about. It's all about helping others find their passion and evoke their dreams and get their sexiest, juiciest, whatever it is that they're after. I have that opportunity to do that, and I love it so much. I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is good stuff, Amber. I mean, this is, as you guys know, I mean, many of you guys know that we've been doing the series with Mark Hoverson, and this is exactly what you just said. That's exactly what he teaches, is how to connect with people so that the people that are working or love you or that follow you, you can connect them with the right people, and that it keeps growing. And this is how we grow and help every person that we come into contact with win, because I've got contacts across the board that you guys may not have. That's why you're here with me. Because you asked me this, Amber. I was like, absolutely. Bam, I'll send you to my writer. I've got video guys. I've got this. Right? Because I've done it for that long. So it's exactly the point, is why we're all here. Because when you do connect with good people and you're working with great people, you get the best connection. So good stuff. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So Linda, are you, you might still be unmuted. All right. Yeah, good. Exactly. Susan's like, that's exactly what I want to do. It's connecting people to their dreams. So this is what we do, you guys. It's this workshop, as you guys have figured out, is not traditional. This is about mind deep discovery, and stuff comes out of this. And a great part about it is that I have a way to get the stuff out of you, put it into a website or put it into an ebook, put it into a video, so that you start being and sharing you. And of course, that's what we do. We monetize what we do, and we're going to work, and I'm going to share with you guys how we can do that together as well. Okay, so Linda Ford said she loves the circle concept. She finds the small stories easier to see. She found it tricky to summarize her whole story and know how to pick out the important elements. Okay, this is exactly why we start that way. That's why I don't tell you guys about circles until you just you get your story in front of you, because your big I was born, right? Story to now I'm doing this, that's where you find your circles. So what I always love everyone to do is do that big story that you have no clue what you're talking about, or you know what your story is, but you don't know how to put it into a real video. Once you do that, then you're like, there's a circle. So that's how I do it. I take my videos and I just do circles across them. So when you start, especially a story video, it's like, this is where I started. Okay, that's a circle. Then it might be a learning lesson because, guys, this becomes videos, but it becomes ebooks, it becomes books, it becomes everything that's you. This is the part that helps you start organizing things that you've done and the way to get it out. And I tell you, people in the marketplace that are just selling right now, I know it feels like I want to make money now or I want to do something now. Guys, you're taking your excellence and bringing it out. People like excellence. They like things that are relatable. They like the way people are so in tune with themselves. This is how you're going to start attracting people in such a different fashion that doesn't make you sticky. And I hate the word sticky because I use it because I've been a network marketer for 8.5, 9 years, but I'm not a sticky marketer. I've never said, hey, get this, hey, buy this. And that's why you're here, because you want to be branded. You want to do something different. You want to ooze yourself. Okay? All right. So you guys all seem peaceful right now. No hands are up. So let's, anyone else, you want to jump out before I just keep on? I'm going to rock out some content right now. You guys ready? Yeah? Hands up or just yes. Open yourself. You know, I love open mic. It's always open. Okay, cool. Open mic night is always on my, night.
Woohoo!
Yeah, right? Okay, good. Yay. Okay, good. All right, awesome. Linda, thank you. I'm glad. This is good. Okay, great. All right, I'm just reading your guys' stuff. Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right.
Rock on.
The stuff that we've been talking about is your unique voice, right? And when I say your unique voice, Dr. Dave, you did a really wonderful job about really digging out and just sharing your unique voice. And you walk through a process. See, because we might think we are, like, for instance, hi, I'm this family who travels the world, but that's not my unique voice. My unique voice is being unstoppable, is dealing with horrible situations at times, right? Whether it be through travel, through whatever it may be, it's my unique voice, what we do uniquely. So when you start to tap in, and when you start to go, okay, this is my uniqueness, my brand. And I say brand, people always say, oh, no one needs to be branded yet. No, you have a brand, it's in you. And it's not the image, it's not the logo, it's not the marketing, it's your uniqueness, your voice. And when you start to go, okay, this is what I love, this is what I'm good at, this is what I need to share, guys, then we find a way to monetize it. Okay. And we have a number of ways that you guys are going to be able to start monetizing yourself, whether it's through a company, whether it's through being connected to us, whatever it is, your unique voice has to be first. No company can be your unique voice. You can't let your company owner be your unique voice. You can't let anyone else be your unique voice. It's you. All right. So when you start to get that through, and what we want to look at is, what do we want to be known for? Right? Or what are we going to really share with our customer, our audience? Robin Sweet, she does she does such an amazing job right now of, she knows her unique voice, she knows what she's good at, she knows what her experience is, and she knows who she wants to share it with. And so Robin Sweet has a special needs child. He's an amazing boy, but she wants to share with other people how to get through that, how to make it great, and give them advice on how to live an amazing life with your gorgeous, amazing child. It's just a little bit different than others. And so that's uniqueness. Now, you might be going, I don't have a lot of uniqueness, but you do. There's something in you that can still sell. Let's say you offer a company, can still offer your marketing company, but you are unique, that person wants to find you, say, I love you. And now what do? See, this is how you guys, this is where attraction marketing, we take it to and make it so much juicier. All right. So question, how many of you guys right now are not sure what your brand might look like? Or maybe not look like, but if you know what it feels like. So how about let's ask the first question. How many of you guys are not sure what your brand actually looks like? Because it's not always cosmetic. Okay, some of you guys, okay, good. It's not always cosmetic, but I get that. Sometimes we're like, well, what does it look like? What is it? But can you say that if you didn't answer, you don't know what it looks like, but do you know what it feels like? Do you know what it feels like? It's got to have a feeling. It's got to have a heartbeat. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Several of you guys, and the others that didn't answer,
Sexy.
say that again. Who's that?
No, I said sexy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Sexy. See, that's the kind of stuff, right? That's those are the kind of ways that we want to break it down, and that's how we break it down. When you guys go through week 2, you're going to start breaking it down through just scribbling out what are the things that you love, what are the things that stand out, what are the words that sound good. And sexy is a good one. Amber, she's a dancer. She wants to inspire people through personal development, through health, through fitness, dancing. Sexy is you. I mean, that's it. It doesn't have to be, it's your sexy though. It's not some other person's sexy, it's your sexy. And we can get that through you, right? All right, so this is how we go.
Yes, and
Go ahead.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sexy, not sexual. Dance can be very empowering and very sexy and juicy and inspiring without being sexual. And I think I really want to make that clear, because sometimes people get lost in the distinction between what is sexual and what is sexy, and what's the difference.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's it's yours. So when we look at it, Amber, this is really great. When we start to say, okay, I know the thing, I know what it feels like, I know what I want it to look like. Now remember, guys, the brand is not the image. I know everyone wants it to be their image, and it will be. We got to get to you first, so you know what you are. I mean, if you're like feeling like Dr. Dave, who's a grizzly bear shaking somebody out of his cage because he's going to help people learn how to make money and do different things, that's his image. He found that. That's his popcorn. Okay. Amber, dancer, she's got to have a sexy look, but it's not yucky sexy. It's like powerful, empowering women sexy, right? And so
yeah, it's fierce.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. All right, so Star, if you want to jump on out here, if you can talk, are you open?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Okay, good. So, all right, this is when this works the best. All right, so Star, you're saying you're not quite sure. What are you not quite sure about? Is it how it looks or how it feels?
I guess both.
Okay.
I'm guessing unschooling is probably my main, because I have lived it for so long. It's probably my main area of focus. But because like I said, because it's become so much part of my life, it just seems like, an everyday thing, like I'd be going to work in the morning. So it just seems, for me, kind of difficult to maybe talk about it or bring it out or make that my brand, because it just seems like so every day to me. But I understand that there's a lot of people out there who probably haven't heard about it.
Okay,
so
this is great.
Good...
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the best spot to be in when someone's like, I live this, so I don't even know if it's my brand. So my question for you is, Star, do you think you could write 10 things right now of the benefits of unschooling?
For sure.
Okay. Do you think the 10 things that you write down, one person might go, wow, I needed that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And do you think that when that person says, wow, I needed that what you have to offer and share, she might share it with one more person?
Sorry, I lost you there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your internet may have cut out. Do you think that with that one person that loved what you just said would be willing and open to share it with one more person?
I'm sure they would. Through my experience, it has already happened to me a couple of times. So, yeah, I think so.
Okay. And do you have stories behind some of the experiences that you want to share about unschooling? Do you have actually stories where people can go, relate to that?
Yeah, you know, there must be stories. I've been doing it now for over 8 years, so I'm sure if I dug deep, I could find things that I could share with others about my journey through unschooling and how it's unfolded for us.
Now, let me ask you: have you, with your the experiences that you've had,
Yeah.
would you say that have you connected with a group that unschools? Because I did some research tonight about unschooling, and it was really amazing. I think,
Yeah, I've connected, always being in places, originally in Taiwan and then Mauritius, unschooling is obviously completely unheard of.
yeah,
Um, so, well, even homeschooling.
right.
So I've had to just always find my support online. So yeah, I do have a big group online that I go to, and in the beginning days, that was my support.
Yeah, this is good. Okay, so when you said in the beginning that you're not sure what you have as a brand and how it will feel, I mean, I'm just going to give you my first impression. I would love to see some of the most
Yeah.
gorgeous, your background being a gorgeous tapestry with you and your family, possibly a picture, and it being, the lessons of unschooling or something with about unschooling, so you can start sharing with other people. Because, see, when we start to create our brand and you start to share, what happens is that group, the unschooling group, and I know, Star, it's important to you to learn how to make money through the internet. Do you realize that unschoolers
Yeah.
want the same thing? Right?
Okay.
Do you get that?
Right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now we're connecting Star's amazingness, her experiences, and her passions of unschooling her children. Those people, because I know the list. I've talked to these people. I know that group. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Star, we are going to create a way for you to help them work online, just like you are wanting to do.
Okay. Yeah.
You
I see where you're
see
going.
that connection?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Are you good right now? Do you
Yeah.
see the circles? See, your circles are
Yes, I
your
do.
experiences.
Okay.
She's like, okay, I'm done.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. I don't forget.
Okay, good. We've got lots to talk about more, but this is great for you because I want you to start
Okay.
creating your circles of your experience of unschooling. Do that, start that today, and then we will start giving the content to those people, and then we have a solution for those people to unschool and to also do what you want to do. Because, guys,
Okay, cool.
the reason why this conversation just happened with Star is because I said
It's
my
6 o'clock.
you guys know my crazy computer. He has to keep it on target. This was my next question. Who's your audience and who's your customer? We just discovered who Star's audience and customer was. We have to now talk to them, and then whatever they want, we have solutions for them. All right. So okay, I'm gonna open it up because I know there's some people that are like talking. They want to talk. I want to make sure you guys have an option to jump out here during this whole. This is the best time that coaching. Hey Terry, come on out, buddy. What's going on for you, Terry?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy. What's happening?
Hello?
Let's dig into Terry right
Yeah.
now.
Oh boy.
So tell me, what's going on? What's coming up for you?
Where do you want to start? Where do you want me to go into?
Well, you had your hand up, so there was what was the point that you said?
Oh, no. That was an earlier. I'm sorry. That was an
okay.
answer to an earlier one.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
So then, let me ask you because Terry, I watch your videos. I'm watching you. I'm formulating an idea of how you want to present yourself. Are you getting clearer on how we're going to put Terry out there?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, and I guess what I'm kind of answering for myself, and especially hearing other people today, is somebody asked a question or is asking of themselves, they're not sure why people would want to hear what they have to say. It's amazing what people want to hear you talk about. And, if something pops in your head and grabs your attention, that means you've probably got a pretty good lesson to share, is what I'm learning.
Yeah, good. Yes, absolutely. So you have a natural circle in your mind.
Yeah, well, yeah, just kind of whatever comes out, I'm okay to talk about.
And I tell you, the guys, this is the difference between being just someone that wants to do something for themselves and someone that wants to do something for others, right? We don't brand ourselves because we want glory and fame. We do it because we want to be identified by someone that goes, I need to hear from them. See, that's the difference why I love branding. I call it the branding experience because that's what it comes down to. It's you knowing that what you got to say that someone else wants to share with you. So, all right, good. So, Terry, I didn't mean to pull you out. I thought you wanted to talk. So let's dig a little bit deeper then, guys. If you guys, all right, good. You guys are all clear. No hands up. All right. So, um, this is great. I mean, what we did with Star, and it was perfect because it's what is the audience. It doesn't necessarily mean what who is the person I have to, I have to sell something. It's you have to offer something that those people want to hear from you, and that the same solutions they're looking for, you have an answer for, or solving their problems. Star is going to be able to offer amazing options, solutions for people that want to homeschool. But see, then we extrapolate that and say, the homeschoolers, they don't want to go to work either. They want to be home with their family. They so what's the solution? How can I work online? How can I offer something right? These are the way we have to look at it. And so if you guys have businesses that you're offering, let's say work from home style, money making opportunities, share share your life. Everyone goes, how the heck is the Unstoppable family doing what they do? They got to make money. How the heck do they travel everywhere? Ding, ding, ding. See, I didn't say, I want to show you how to make money. I said, I got a great life that I want you to have too. Well, there's got to be a way to make money to do it because I don't have a silver spoon, right? See, guys, this is when it so gets juicy and fun, discovering you, sharing it, and then all we want people to do is ask the question, how do you do it? Right? So what we look at is we look at who our customer is, right? And this is some of the stuff you guys are probably going through in the back office. But what is their demographic, right? Where do they live? I mean, Star, you've got a very targeted group. You've got to find those forums, find those people. You already know them. So if you start creating amazing videos about unschooling and you start sharing them on forums, on Facebook pages, do you know the amount of people are going to start following you? See, this is my simple way of marketing. It is create something of amazing content and share it with the people that want to hear it. And you search it by going to unschooling blogs. I did that today. There's a million. There's a million people. Unschooling forums, special needs forums. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that I learned today about all of you. It's an amazing way to do that. Terry, you're a fireman. Target these first response guys. Randy Lehman, he's doing it. That's what he knows. His first response guys are his audience. He just has something to offer them. Linda, she's helping women that have gone through cancer. She's got to go through these forums to help these people. This is the powerful part. So you go through this process. You ask, what are your demographics, right? I like to talk to people that like what I like to do. I mean, all my people are usually travelers. They love traveling. What do they do? What the problems are you going to solve for them? Problem solving, guys, is what every person wants. They just want to know that there's someone that can help solve the problem. And a lot of times the problems are money related, right? A lot of times. Some of them are just life related. They want to relate to someone that has done something that they want to do too. Weight loss, gosh, that's a huge one. Special needs children, huge. Unschooling, huge. Traveling the world, huge. Recovering, addicts from certain situations, huge. This is big. We have to just start discovering ourselves, becoming a sexy woman. That's not sex, it's sexy, it's loving yourself. This is the way that we start to identify ourselves. All right. So I'm going to go through a couple things. This is a really cool story because what happens sometimes in this workshop, Heather Martins, you guys may know her. She's one of our tribe leaders. You're going to call it. She's like a VIP with us, and she's doing some amazing things. She started off this way. She was general as can be. The internet is my oyster. For those who treasure freedom to be with family. Kind of general. She did the course. We had a good conversation. She became the housewives of success, helping stay-at-home moms live the life of their dreams. Heather has got such a big following now because now she talks to housewives. She talks about success. She talks about living her own life of their dreams. And she's got millions of men. It's not just about the women. She's got men that want to share her with their wife. Right? So it's a way to target yourself. So what happens is when you start this process, it changes a lot. And it will change. I mean, a lot of what you think that your brand is or who you are does change. Look at Dr. Dave. He was supersonic. Now he's Freedom Grizzly. That's who he is. That is that guy. I know him. And it's so great because now he's more connected. He's more relatable. Heather is so much more relatable to every person now because she's offering women, housewives, to be successful. And so she's got a really great story, and Heather, she tells it so well. But I'm gonna fly through this quickly, and then we're gonna go through some really fun stuff about creating your video series and all that before we end the call tonight. But what we like to look at too, like for instance, some people want to create products. Okay, so you can become a product brand. Like for instance, I have my branding product. That's not who I am, but that is a product of mine. So I become the branding queen, right? So I identify myself. People that want to find me, they identify themselves with me as that. Others identify me with being the mother of the Unstoppable family. So when you create your brand, see, Unstoppable is everything. Now everything I do is unstoppable. I'm Unstoppable Branding Secrets. I'm Unstoppable this. I'm Unstoppable that. So you guys will become your brand, and then your brand gives off so much good stuff, right? So when we get your core, when you really get your core, Robin Sweet, she's living the sweet life. She lives the sweet life. How to live a sweet life. She's got amazing family life. She loves personal development. She has a special needs child. She lives a sweet life through balance. See, that's when you start to get your core message, your core brand, and it starts to trickle down to so many other things. I mean, Linda Lehman, you've been in layman's terms for a long time. She's done her newsletter. Layman terms is amazing. Then she starts now focusing in on the core messages that she wants to offer to other people. But we got to keep our core message and our core brand who we are. Okay. Some people like to live on a result, right? Matt Lloyd, he's a really good friend of mine. And, he's learned how to make a lot of money online. So that's his blog. That's who he is. He's about results. How to make 7 figures on the internet. Boom. That's what he does. Lisa Sasevich, she's a coach of mine, and she's all about teaching people how to have sales through authenticity and success. She's amazing. She's about results for people, how to help people sell what they've got and be successful at it. So it's about results. Some people want to take results, and as we're growing and discovering, it's typically about categories, like where we want to be at. Like Susan Duplan was a student of ours, and she's an artist. And her whole brand is about inspiring artists to be successful because she's learned internet marketing. So she's taking herself from just being an inspired artist to being an inspired artist that teaches people how to be successful in selling their art. So she took who she was and she just tightened it up, squeezed it, and made it now something powerful that she can share with other people. That's one of the most fun pieces is being able to find something that you are and share it. All right. Okay. So then, or you can become a person, right? You just become a person. Adam Stone's part of our, he's part of the tribe. We work with him. He's Heart of Freedom Family. That's who they are. People just identify them. They live well, they live open, they live free, and they empower people to desire the freedom in pursuit of living their dreams. That's just who they are. And I don't know if you guys know who Dagan Smith is. He's a great guy, but he's like an internet marketing guy that he just doesn't call leads. That's what he does. Like, that's his identity, right? So, he doesn't have, that's what he does. So you become what you do. And so what I want to do is I want to share with some of you guys what I found what I want you all to do, if you guys are still looking to find out, what is my brand? What am I doing? What am I? Well, this is how you find it. You search for people like you. Okay. So now you're not just finding the customer, you're finding other people that have the same mission as you. Linda Ford, I thought of you when I found this. And I know you can't talk right now, but this is amazing. You have to make sure you look for Earth Easy. This is this company. They're amazing people. They do great things. This is what Linda Ford is doing. She lived a sustainable life. She's about offering to the world, helping the world, changing the way people do by little things. I mean, look at this amazing stuff. This site offers things that are within their brand. The Life Straw, I've seen it before. We actually bought it before. You can drink water and have no bacteria, no protozoas. Like, this is their story. This is the type of life and that they live, and they want to offer to others. And Linda, this made me think of you. Sharing you, offering great things, relatable products that are like you. You offer your own programs, your own products, your own ebooks, things that you can help people. And this is a gorgeous brand. I love these people. They're amazing. So I thought of you, Robin Sweet. I thought of you today on this one. Guys, when you start researching people that have done things that are like you, they love when you take and be inspired by what they've done. I want every person that has ever seen what I've done, copy it, take it, and be it, right? If somebody relates to what I've done in my life, what we've done, I want them to do it because I want inspiration. That's we inspire. That's why we do what we do. We inspire. When you inspire people, they take action. They change their life. They do other things to themselves, and they commit to doing what they are wanting to do in this world for themselves and for those around them. And of course, guys, that always relates for you to, to earn. Because when you offer great things, you should earn. That's your right, is to earn. And people we brought into this world is bartering, right? Offering a good service, and this guy offers you a good service. That's what it's about. Currency. It's flow back and forth. Okay, we're creating that. So Robin Sweet, this is a great site for you. I want you to make sure you know it. SheKnows.com. And they go through some amazing other blogs of 10 blogs of parents of kids with special needs. That's all you have to do, guys, is type it in. Blogs for health products, blogs for children with special needs. This is amazing. You can start duplicating and mirroring some of the stuff they've done and make it better. Okay. I'm gonna open this up. If you guys want to jump out here, I don't want to be preaching tonight. Come on out here, Amber. Yeah. You want to jump on out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfectly. Let's see, Amber. Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry, I was muted.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, there was a thing on the news this morning about, you were talking to Linda Ford about living this sustaining life or whatever. This woman this morning, they were talking about on the news, her son had Hodgkin's lymphoma, and they used like an organic diet for him while he was going through his cancer, to help him while he was going through radiation and chemotherapy. They kept him on a very strict organic food diet, and they believe that it helped him to get better faster and to heal and help his body to heal by eating these nutritious foods. Well, now his mom has decided to expand that out and has been cooking organic food for the other children in the hospital that her son was at. And they do that every week. They go over there and they cook for these kids who are going through chemotherapy and radiation. And I just thought, wow, what a cool idea. And the minute that you brought that up, I thought, I've got to share this with her, because that might be for her to extend in her community as well. Do something good.
Absolutely. And this is, see, Linda, this is what's so wonderful. I know Linda's like, I'm not sure my audience, and if people have told her that she can't make money and be ethical in doing what you love. See, I'm so glad you're here, Linda. I mean, how many of you guys have heard that BS story? You can't make money and do what you love. Yeah, right? Yes, you can, because look at the amazing stuff. See, this is where, guys, now I'm going to start sharing with you what it means to become an affiliate or offer other amazing programs that people have that are in your category, right? These guys have so many different products and offers and ways to connect that you could connect into, Linda, and you could share you, Linda. I mean, this is amazing stuff. I know Robin Sweet, she's got her ebooks. Now Robin's going to start connecting with other groups, other women, other programs that she can be then the connector. And guys, this is how things start to work. I am actually flying to Phoenix, Arizona next week. I'm helping launch a fully organic, nothing that has derivatives, no product binders in health food and nutrition programs, with a woman called Deanna Latson. If you don't know who she is, look her up. She's unbelievable. And I'm connecting with a group of women, and Amber, you connect. I invited you to connect with them as well. This is the stuff that I love to do. Finding people that do things that I love, that are in alignment with me, and then sharing them with you guys so you can offer the things that you love to. And then you creating your stuff, and then we start connecting with the right people. This is what a tribe is all about, right? This is what creating your own personal brand, defining yourself, but then having a group of people. This is why you guys sharing on the page, sharing together, knowing each other. You have so many resources. These workshops create resources for each other, and it's powerful. So yeah, very well said, Amber. All right, yeah. Anyone else? Yeah, you guys are welcome. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Deanna Latson's amazing, right? Yes, yes. And I've known Deanna Latson for a long, long time, and You guys will hear more about what we're doing with them. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys a little bit more about discovering more blogs. Just type in blogs for this. Robin Sweet, this is amazing. These women are doing amazing things. You deserve to be connected to them. You do your videos, you connect with them. Another one, amazing. Mom, not otherwise specified. It's very different. She's raising a son of autism, progressive politics, pop culture. She does all her fun stuff. This is her. This is who she is. This woman is branded. She's not just one thing, she's her. So, do you guys see how you start to take yourself, what you love, your brand, and start turning it into you, and then you get to then offer and share things that other people have, maybe it's a product line. I know a lot of you guys are connected to other companies, amazing, but find people that love you. They will want what you have, right? This is the power, guys, of you knowing who you are and being able to just really, really share. All right. Anyone want to jump out here? Because I want to make sure that we open this up, because I'm going to share with you guys now we're going to go through your video series, and then I'm going to share with you guys my video intro tool that I use that all you guys are going to love. You're all going to love it. Okay. All right. So we're at that point. Unless I see some hands up, I'm going to tie it up, tie the bow on it, and then you go, oh, Joan, get out here. All right, Joan, come on out. Come on out.
I just wanted to, that's such an inspirational thing that Amber shared.
Yeah.
And I have a similar situation with my son. The doctors told me, because he has epilepsy, and he had it so bad, it was through his full brain, both sides, and they didn't have anything to offer me other than his medication that they just kept putting up and up. And I did the research and started him on eating healthier, and the doctors couldn't believe the results that we had got from it, although they were totally against it. I went against what they wanted, and I did what I felt we had to do to save him from it, and he barely has any now.
Wow, let's see. This is powerful stuff, Joan. That's a circle, right? That's a circle. Wherever you want that circle to go, video, blog post, that's the kind of stuff that you know sharing with people, they love that. And maybe you become a blog, a guest post on Robin Sweet's blog.
That'd be cool.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like you take the stuff that you love to do, right? You guys share. This is why I love these workshops. That's why I want you guys all to understand the connection and what it means to be connected to this unit of people that have done amazing stuff. Because then you say, hey, let me be a guest post on yours. I've got an experience that I've done that can help you. And what happens that you create great content on someone's blog, offer them a video, and then their people, your people love what they've said. They go see them, but they love that you've given this great content. You become a resource. Guys, this is what branding's about. You become the go-to person in your field. In you field, not your, it's you field, who you are. It's not your company, but it's you field. It's what you guys have to offer. And this is the powerful stuff. When the sharing comes out, I love this, you guys. This is really great stuff. Yeah, everyone's like, wow, yay, everyone's so pumped. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right, guys. This is good stuff. So, okay, now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to switch gears. We're going to do, all of you are going to start creating your own video series. Okay. Now, if you have questions, I want to make sure that I open it up so you guys can understand what the questions are. Your video series is going to be about you. It's going to be, for instance, I'm doing one. I always do success tips of the day, and today was fun, right? I just create a series. Maybe you do 4 of them. Maybe you do one a week, one a day. I mean, for a week, and you just start creating a series. But you take a circle, okay? I know it sounds goofy. If you guys start using this little silly process, your whole life will be so organized and the things that you do will be so organized. You'll have so much content. And then by the end of this course, you guys have ebooks and products ready to roll. I mean, I know this and I have the resources to get them done. So I just want you guys to start creating content right now. So we're going to take one of your circles and start creating a content video series. Okay. So get clear. What is the main circle? And that's all I want you to focus on. And then take 5. So you can start on Monday. Tomorrow's Friday. Think all weekend. Start on Monday. Get your main focus and then start hitting 5 different topics. And every day you deliver them. You deliver them through YouTube. You share them on your Facebook page. Share them on your blog. Everywhere, if Twitter, whatever you have, social media, your consistency is what people love. If you do a video series, I don't think that you don't have something to say. You guys are amazing people. You've done amazing things in your life. Don't get fancy. Start where you can start and start delivering 5 videos. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this it's going to be your video series. So if you haven't done your story yet, post it on the Facebook page. Then every day, each of you guys are going to just pop it up. It's going to be under 2 minutes, guys, small. And it's going to be, this is your topic. You're going to start on Monday and you all are going to start delivering it. Guys, I will share you like crazy. We're going to start branching this out. We're going to start really exposing you. But what's going to happen is you are going to become confident with what you know. Even if it's the basic circle, start there every day. I've got my core right here and I got my branches. Just outline them this weekend, start on Monday. Commit every day to your branches because this is the thing. I had a conversation with someone, I think it was, I want to say the name, I don't remember who it was, but they were really afraid to do a video and they didn't want to. But what happened? They realized their stories they were sharing wasn't about them. It was about the people they were going to help transform. Instantly, they got over video fear and started doing more. Because if you really do want to help others, it's not self serving. It's about you sharing what you've learned, with your knowledge, what you know with others. Guys, This is what transformation's about, changing the world, not just about changing ourselves. When you do that, what you have to share can connect with someone else. And I know this is just a law of reciprocity. You give something, people are like, what do you got? I want what you have. It's the only life I've ever lived, the law of reciprocity, giving everything I've got, sharing inspiration, the things that I feel that I'm like, somebody could learn from this. One person learns. That's all that matters. And they give back. Okay. We're not microwaves here. We're lifelong livers that are giving. We're living, we're giving, we're making differences. And guys, we will start making and monetizing what you have. But you've got to start getting to your core and start getting away from the idea that it's about making money. Because when you're all about making money, people don't want to talk to you. If you're in survivor mode, people freak out. They feel it. Be in giving, living mode. And then we'll start monetizing what you guys have to offer. And then we're going to do sites next week. All right. Anything? I feel like I got in a little bit of a mini rant. 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah. Perfect, Dave. Perfect. Okay. Different topic every day.
I think you were on.
Yeah. Who is
I think
that?
you're awesome, Rhonda.
You're so sweet. I love you.
It's Joan. I just wanted to.
You're dropping out.
Hey, I got something real quick.
Yeah. Come on out. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I talk way too much. I know.
No, you don't.
I can't remember, and I don't want to wax too religious here because I know we've got people from all walks of life here, but there is a scripture that says, you know, great shall be your joy if you bring but one soul home to me. But if you bring several souls, then I can't remember exactly how it goes, but then great shall be your joy or something. I can't find it, but I just, when you said that we have to from others' lives, and we really do. We have an opportunity to inspire other people just by sharing our own stories, and it's not self-serving. It is very focused on evoking transformation in others, and I think that's, you know, that's part of life. That's part of why we're here. We're here to lift each other up and you know, support each other in our times of need and in our times of joy. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I agree. I love it, and that's exactly it. I mean, when we get that, what our purpose is, isn't because we're trying to push ourselves. No, it's because we got something great to share, and I have a solution. I love saying, I've got a solution. Yes, we live the unstoppable life. We travel. We do all this stuff. And we have a solution, though, if you want to do the same thing. And see, that's the powerful piece of why people connect with me, with you, because you guys are all, by the end of this series, we are going to have, if you don't have a solution for, you know, income opportunities, whatever you guys are looking for, if you don't have one, we're going to have one for you if you want one. If you want to do it on your own, great. I'll help you push yourself out. I've got such massive contacts. I mean, goodness gracious. If you guys have not been following our video series with Mark Hoverson, you have to do it. It's such powerful connections. And what he teaches is the teachings of Solomon, that when you do something so amazing that you inspire a king, which is someone just a little bit higher than you, that king shares you with the rest of the world, with the rest of their audience, and then you inspire the next king. They share. Guys, this is what we're doing right now. We are crafting for kings. We're doing amazing things that allow, let's say I'm the next king, right? Because I'm coaching you guys. I have connections with all these other kings that are my kings, that I can go, whoa, look at her, look at him, wow, look at this. And then that's how we start elevating each other's lives. And guys, this is what my mission is to help take your core, who you are, get your brand, get you out there and start bringing you to the next level, and then to the next level, and then become this powerful force that is changing the world through our greatness. And so that's what we're up to. So you guys are great. And I know we're a little bit just at the end of the hour, but I want to share with you guys my little tool. Yeah, you guys are so fun. I mean, everyone is so amazing tonight. Does anyone want to jump out? Did I not? I want to make sure I gave you guys space tonight that some things you need to cover because next week is really digging in now. We want you to have your brand ready, your feeling of your brand, the way it looks. We're gonna start doing a tagline in the next week. We're gonna really start kicking it in because you guys are gonna get your sites and we're gonna really identify you out there. And then we're gonna start blogging and showing you how to do it and making it great and sharing. You guys all good? Yeah. If you guys want to jump on out, come on out.
I think I found the scripture.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Share it. Oh, what's it? Oh, golly. Dr. Dave taglines are super fun. Like for instance, tagline. All right, let's do this. Let's show a couple taglines. All right, so Unstoppable Families has changed a little bit for some all kinds of reasons and all the time, but it's really great. Taglines are what you identify, so it's Freedom Grizzly, but Freedom Grizzly does something. Okay, and here was slow loading, right? So a tagline tells people who you are and what they're going to get. Oh, look at that! I'm going to run out of battery. It's S. So a tagline from Freedom Grizzly, right, or Unstoppable Family, and what we do, we're designing a life, not a living. It just says who we are, designing a life, not a living. So your tagline can be, and we'll go through what taglines are, but you'll learn it if you go into the branding, the book that I have, the ebook in the back office. We'll talk about taglines. They define you. And so the Freedom Grizzly's got something in there, and we're going to do that with you. We're going to really get what the Freedom Grizzly's got. I'm so fun. I love creating taglines. They're so fun. We'll do taglines probably next week or the week after, but they're so fun because you start literally thinking about what I'm giving and how do I put it into such alliteration or something that people identify right away. Okay. In the branding book, we talk about taglines there too. All right. So anyone else, I want to make sure you guys are good because I'm going to show you guys my marketing tip of how to do your videos if you want to add super sexiness in the top.
Yeah, I found that.
Okay, good. Awesome. All right, good. This is where we go. Okay, so my favorite intro for all videos is FlixPress. All right. FlixPress is very different than any other program I've ever used. I love iMovie, but they don't have the sexiness that FlipPress does. They don't create it what FlipPress does. And it's free. A lot of it's free. So some of you guys might get in and start creating your own intro and outros for your videos. Because, guys, branding is about you, expressing you and the way it looks. But then also, branding is about sharing it. I mean, putting it everywhere. If you guys notice, I mean, we've got Unstoppable Family shirts. We've got business cards. We've got stickers. We've got this, right? Because that's what branding is. You take what we create here and you splatter it everywhere. Because, guys, I walk around other countries, which is really weird. And people go, you're the Unstoppable Family. That's weird. It's not because I wear it. I started it with a video. I started it with a blog post, and then I wear it and I live it. And this is a great way to do it. So all your video intros can have this really cool little way of doing things. Like, for instance, this is a free one. I did this one here, which was awesome. And it wasn't even what I loved, but it's cool. It was a free video intro. Watch. This is our campaign with Mark Hoverson. Cool, but like I didn't use it. That's a free one. It can be you. It could just be you. It can be living the sweet life. Robin Sweet. Right. This is the one that we just recently did in the campaign, which is super great and awesome. Go to FlixPress.
I thought it was cool.
Like this one's awesome. And it rocks out. The tune rocks. And all I did is input pictures and labels, right? That's all I did is put in pictures and labels. So all your videos could be super cool looking and make people go, I need that right now. I want to know what they know. So if you want to sexify the videos, go to FlixPress. I don't even think I have an affiliate link. I don't even care. I want you guys just to go there, because then all you do is you create that. And when you create this little thing, you put it into iMovie or Movie Maker if you guys have one. And just all you do is copy it and drop it in. It is really easy. And I'll do a video for you guys for iMovie, how to do it. YouTube doesn't let you drop in intros yet. So what you would do if you guys did a video, it'd be on your computer. You'd put it into iMovie if you're a Mac user, or VideoPress, or a Video Movie Maker that you have in your as a software in your computer. You copy this link and just drop it in front of that video and send it to YouTube. It's really, really easy. And I'll give you guys I'll do a video for you guys so you know how to do it. But it's cool. It's powerful. It's awesome. And people are like, there's that. And then the brand is great. The music rocks. The brand is good. And now we're just flowing. So, all right, you guys with me? I know some of you guys, I've been talking
Absolutely.
a lot. I've been talking a lot, but I always like you guys to talk. Any questions that come out of this? Because now for next week, it's week 2. It's really getting defined. Take the time, really write out your uniqueness, the way you want to feel, your brand. And I want you guys to start discovering the way it looks, how it feels, so you can start identifying yourself with your brand. All right, guys. Anyone? You guys are great. I love you guys. I've got all these I'm excited. I love you. All right. Anyone else? You guys good? Any questions? I want to make sure I really get your questions down so you guys feel so good about what we're doing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, is there a fee to use FlixPress? Or, I mean, you said there were free videos.
Yeah.
Right? Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. FlixPress is free. I put $10. Look at this. I put a $10 balance because some of the super awesome ones are like $2. Like this one was $2. This one was free.
Oh, got it. Okay,
this
cool.
One was $2. So I put in $10, and look at, I've used $3. And I've got some cool intro outros for my videos.
That's so awesome. I'm excited. Yay.
Yeah, super fun. And it just makes it fun. It's like, extra super awesome sauce that no one else does. All right. Yay. Okay.
Hey, Rhonda.
Love it.
Is there a tutorial on that site?
Yeah, it's
Is there a tutorial on that FlixPress site?
No, you don't even need one. They do. It's so simple. Like, watch. You go to, right, this is what I do. Automated templates. You look at the one you like, and it says, what do you want to put in here? What is the name? It's so fun and so, like, all right, this one, let's look at the free ones. There's some free ones. It's so easy to do them. They just ask you, what do you want the name to be? And for you use your brand name every time. Some are longer, like this one's $1. I love this one, it's $1. It's $1. And I did this one the other night, and it's really cool. Look at it. It's cool. Like, you just find what feels good to you. Look at it. It might just say, Freedom Grizzly, right? That's it. 10 seconds. But it's whatever feels, you know what I mean? Like, it's so easy. You don't even have to, there's no tutorials. My daughter could do it as long as she can type properly. And you could do some you could do stuff for your girlfriend, for your wife. Like, you can do a love little video intro for Jenny if you wanted to. And it's so fun. I did one for Brian the other day. Like, it's so fun. It's super easy. Look, I love you, Brian. You're my favorite guy in the whole wide world. A picture of him. Like, it's so silly, but it worked. I mean, this is when the branding, this is when it gets so fun. Like, that one's my favorite. The love show is my favorite. And
that's so awesome.
Yeah. Right. And it's FlixPress is so, no one knows about it. It's so private, and it's our little secret place to be. So you guys are gonna have super amazing, sexy videos no one else has. Share the love, but use it for yourself for a little while so people think that you're ultra cool. But it's so great.
Did you upload the picture for your Unstoppable Family logo or what?
Yeah, I did. That's all I did. It said, yes, sweetie. It said, what is, you upload a video or pictures. It says you have 3 pictures for this one. Some have pictures, some don't. And I just picked my logos. Oh, and by the way, if you guys need logo designers, ask me. I have the best logo designer in the whole industry. I know some of you guys, I have every resource you need. Right, so it's logos, anything you guys need, I have it. Websites, all of it. And all of you guys are going to get your own website next week. So you're going to be even more super awesome, excited. But if you need logos, anything you need, just let me know. And we've got the best of the best. And she's amazing. She's part of the tribe. So yeah, that's how it works, guys. I'm an outsourcer. I mean, I'm creative. I have good ideas, guys. Great people. We deserve to offer them, the work. And I have a laundry list of people that can help us do everything we need to get done. All right. How are you feeling? You guys good? Yeah. Lots of hands up. Okay. All right. Look, yes, we've got to. I know I never want to end. Sometimes I'm like, I just want to sit and hang out and mastermind all night. But unfortunately, sometimes the show's got to end. And Dr. Dave's like, no, please don't go. I know. We are going to be having, that's how I feel. I do the same thing. I'm like, I want to do this all night. But what we're going to be doing, guys, is we are having some masterminds here in Tahoe. I know Amber's coming. Robin's been here already. We've got some masterminds we're doing here. And then I'm going to be in Arizona, LA, next week. Anyone that's around these areas, I'll be with you guys, and we're going to be doing. If any of you guys want to come here before June, we're going to be doing a branding mastermind in, say it's March, April, by May. That everyone's going to come here. We're going to really get everything done with all of our resources, video guys, everything. We're going to be doing for our branding students. So we'll let you guys know more about it. All right, guys, rock it out. Be super duper unstoppable this week. Go through week 2. Get your circles down. Just circle your whole life. It's so fun. And then content it out into blogs and videos. Ideally blogs first, video first. Start your video series Monday. Get your one main topic and you video series it out for 5 straight days. Can we all do this? I know you can. You don't have to be perfect. Don't get your hair done well. Just do it, okay? Dave, make sure you brush your beard, okay?
Hey, man, did you see that? The wind almost blew the beard off my face on that one video.
I loved it. It was so weird. Just if you start now, you don't have to start on Monday. Some people want a start date, and Monday sometimes makes people feel good. Just start now. All right, can we give a big virtual hug? All right, virtual hug.
Love.
All right.
Virtual hug.
All right, you guys, be unstoppable and share everything tonight on the fan page. Share the love. Everyone
Mine was a bear hug.
I love the bear.
That's a bear hug from the grizzly.
Okay.
Wow, I love it.
I love it, Dave.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Go, Dave.
You guys are the best. Dang it. I mean, why can't we do this every night,
Yes, why can't we?
Yes, please. Yes,
Really?
please.
I know.
More.
Really?
So fun. Share the love. Share the love. All right, I'm going to go
All right.
actually hang out with my family and talk about
All right.